Here we are, it's Angela Kirby, and it's time to do the Mandala Oracle, taken from my book. I choose a mandala randomly from the 54 mandalas that are actually in here that help us to grab a few tools, if you like. What is it that we need to know along the way over the next week that we could benefit from? Okay, so let's do this. What is it that we need to know that would be beneficial for ourselves individually and as a collective? What is it that we need to know that would be benefit? Well, you know, there's a whole lot there. So, and these are all blank. So there you go. So it's not that one or those. So let's do that again and go for another page. And here we go. Balance. There we go. So as you can see, this book is there's quite a lot of different aspects in this book. So this is the one that we're meant to be looking at. All right, this is number 26. So this was done fairly early in the piece. This series started in 2007. So, and there are 63 in the whole lot. There's 54 in this book. All right, so number 26. Read the mantra out first. What is it that we need to know through this? But first of all, before we take the message in, let's read what these settling words are. A circle of love, a circle of life. This mandala is now in our life. Allow it to open our pleasure and delight through seeing and feeling it. In meditation, it will guide us. Allow it to whisper its wisdom. Can we hear what the messages are? Write what we hear and feel and study it deeply, and then release what our paths to be. All right, so balance. What do you see reflected in others that feels out of alignment with your true being? Are you in conflict with yourself in regards to others around you? It is a time to look at the reflection and realize what you see in others is within you also. What are the stories you are telling yourself and are you putting others down or feeling jealous through your conversations and thoughts? The more you feel triggered by another, the more there is to learn about yourself. Now is the time to self-correct, change your thoughts, and you will be in the slipstream of life once again. If you're angry, go for a walk. Ground yourself with your feet literally touching the earth, or lean yourself against a tree and stay for a while to allow the anger to release itself. Or write your thoughts down and release them in some way. Give yourself a break, sometimes to reflect, and your sometime to reflect, and your inner world will retreat to or return to balance. Okay, so I'm stumbling a little bit at that last part. So balance. So where have we let our minds go into another story about some craziness that's going on that may or may not be real, or we see somebody and they look really happy and we feel miserable or whatever? Like, it's time to check in with yourself. Go outside, ground yourself, let the story go. The negative thinking's not doing you any positives. And also looking at the reflection there, what's going on? Just be gentle and kind to yourself. There's no doubt about it. It's no point in sitting there and giving yourself a hard time. So give yourself a break and reflect, and it's time to get out in nature. Go for some walks. Let that negative, toxic thinking go. All right, it's time for some balance. There we go. You can go to my website, frizzkirby.com, and you could go to the mandala in your life, and there it is, number 26. And you could actually sit there and do a little bit of meditation. And if there's some thinking, some thoughts that come up in regards to that, and the feelings that come up regards to that, would help you to center, and also allow you to check in with what's coming up for you. Okay, it's a good idea. It's a good thing to do for you. So some meditation around your work, and then go outside and chillax. All right, and if it's cold, well, you're cold. But if you, as Stuart Wilde would say, if it's raining, you're doing rain. And that's okay. You'll get dry at some stage. All right, you be gentle and kind. Ciao, ciao.